Hello students, welcome back. It's me again, Dr. Mani. Now we are in module 6. We will learn about investor relations in this module. Let's get started. At the end of today's lesson, you are able to discover the role of public relations in dealing with investor and prospective investor or with prospective financial communities for gaining long-term support from financial communities. To achieve this, we will look into at the benefits from having investor relations with financial communities, and we will explore the techniques used by investor relations officer or PR to connect and communicate with financial community. All right, students, let's look at the definition. These definitions are divided into two, investor and communications. When we combine investor and communications, we are able to define what is investor relations. Investor relates to everything that happens in the financial market. However, communication is referring to what kind of relationships and communications established by the company or PR officer for the purposes of communicating and managing relationship with financial community. Whenever there is a good relationship between company and financial community, that is known as investor relations. Okay, everyone. Now let us look at the benefits from having investor relations. First of all, investor relations can help us or can help a company to manage the investor relations portions of the company website. The information posted in the company websites will be a guidelines and useful content for the prospect financial communities to know more about the company performances. And benefit number two is to monitor analyst reports, especially financial analyst report, summarize the report, and present the report content to senior management. Benefit number three from having investor relations is to establish and maintain relationship with any types of shareholders or also known as financial communities for the purposes of gaining their support for investing in the company. And benefit number four is to organize any kind of investor relations tools such as conferences, roadshows, conference calls, and investor meeting for the purposes of managing relationship with financial community and to get their support for investing in the company. All right. Now, we already able to identify the definitions to define investor relations. And we also already exposed to the benefits from having investor relations. Now, let us look at the ways or tools or techniques to engage with financial community. The first technique that can be considered by investor relations officer is to have or to conduct annual general meeting. What is annual general meeting? Annual general meeting or AGM is used for obtain feedback from shareholders about the company and also to retain their existing shareholders. Retaining their existing shareholders means to keep gaining capital or investment from them. Technique number two is to conduct investor day or roadshow. Investor roadshow means company will invite shareholders and other relevant stakeholders or prospectus financial community to this investor day or to roadshow to convince them for gaining their investment for investing in the company. The following technique is annual report. Annual report is a major missions warranting a dedicated project approach to get shareholders to get convinced from them for investing in the company performances. Followed by website. Websites provides key corporate background and data about the company, finance informations, operations, product details, services details to prospect financial community to let them to invest in the dedicated company. All right. So that's about the techniques that usually used by investor relations officer to gain long-term support from financial community. Let's move on to conclusions. Investor relations is a communications activity between company and financial community for establishing relationship. Investor relations activity can be executed through conference call, annual general meeting, investor day or roadshow, annual report and websites to secure more investment from existing shareholders and from prospect financial communities. So we are done with investor relations content. Now students, you can enter to this link. Open the link through Padlet and answer the posted questions. For additional reading, can refer to these reading materials to know more about investor relations. And finally, thank you from me. Thank you for listening. See you in some other lesson. Bye.